in this game. Hey guys, what is going on? Ip of RageQuitTV are casting the ace match between DDE and Amandil, putting on one of the best TV series I have seen in a while. Actually, that is a lie. I watched GSL. That is probably the best one. But this one, pretty darn good too. DDE versus Amandil. They do spawn close positions on Shakuras Plateau. This is Blizzard's Shakuras Plateau and not MLG Metalopolis like that overlay says. Gonna be fixing that right now. And we'll see what Amandil does do. He has been doing a Roach 1 first, as DD is known for his hyper-aggressive play. Has done it game 1 and 2, so it wouldn't... Oh, actually... Oh, he's just doing an extractor trick, so... Gonna be probably doing that yet again. Because, well, DD keeps trying for this hyper-aggressive, and Amandil keeps blind countering it. And we'll see if he does keep going with it. He is known now to do carpet bombings, and pretty much everything imaginable. Getting Hydras, getting Roaches. Last game he got Broodlords and Festers. The only unit I haven't seen this guy make is the Ultralisk, which kind of surprises me. And Barracks is going down for DD. It's placed like he wants to get a tech lab. We'll see if this is a refinery very shortly at 13 food. He's winning on those minerals. And he's got it. And yes, he is building it. We will see a Reaper first out of DDE. And a spawning pool is being built. I like the Reaper first more than the Mass Marines against this playstyle because you can always fall back on Marauders fairly quickly. You don't have to just hope your Marines can hold off against Roaches because that is always a gamble. This spawning pool is being built. The only thing you do have to worry about are Baneling busts when you do this type of play. You won't have too many Marines. Banelings come trolling in, bust down your wall, then the Lings come in. You have... Well, Reapers can deal with Lings, kinda. But, Marauders, no, they can't. They can't deal with them at all, but Amandil, not known for going for that quick Ling speed, is actually doing double gas right now. No, doing another extractor trick. So this guy playing very tricky, getting another extractor trick to get an extra Ling out, I believe. Well, maybe that was to start his queen. Yeah, it was to start his queen, actually. And 6 Lings are going to be coming out. We do have that Reaper on its way over. Oh, actually, no, that's the SCV. The Reaper is on its way out. SCV does see the expansion, gonna go up, and not see the Roach one. So it looks like Amandil is just playing with Lings. And this is what DDE does want. Amandil doesn't have speed just yet. Maybe waiting to hold off to throw down that Roach one. We will be finding out. But DDE has a pretty nice path to go in with the Reaper, but no, he is just going to be going down this way, taking out 6 Lings, no problem. Those Lings don't have speed, and I guess he has to do this because he doesn't really have defense. And DDE just throwing up his command center right up at his natural, playing that very greedy. Did see it wasn't a hatch first from Amandil, so DDE, if he gets that up without a contest or getting scouted, I'm going to have to say he is going to have an advantage. And this Reaper doing a great job at picking off all the Lings, denying scouting. Wait, this Ling is going to be running in. Another Reaper, though, coming down. Is he going to clean up this Ling? I believe so. Yes, that Ling does get cleaned up. And what do we have? That speed is being researched now. We don't have any Lings out for Amandil. This could actually be really bad. These Reapers will start hammering away on this hatchery. Going to go up. And Lings being, actually drones being built. Looks like he's going to depend on his queens. The queen gets too far off the reserve. DD will hop into the main. And now 2 Reapers going to be taking this hatchery. Going to deal a lot of damage to it. 4 Lings are out. He's waiting for that speed. And this queen wants to defend it, but just doesn't want to go too far off. Actually, he has another queen at the main. So he is going to stop that, but that hatchery did take some damage. And looks like DD wants to take out that queen with Reapers and SCVs. And he's going to hop up here. Lings are going to start attacking him. Going to hop back down. Doing a great job at taking out all those Lings. Queen attacking the Reapers. And the Reapers just going to hop up here, but they are going to find another queen is there. And this play is kind of stopped, but DD is doing a wall off at his natural. Does have this orbital command morphing. And it is 22 SCVs versus 21 drones. DD doing a great job at staying ahead on the macro. Those Lings do have speed, so this Reaper has to be careful. Reaper does see wings, and he's just going to hop down and may just be camped here for a while. May pop in once in a while and see if he can pick off a drone or two. Just be annoying with that Reaper. And let's see, he is doing, getting a Marauder, getting a lot of Marines. Looks like he is going to do his mass bio play. Gets a few Marauders, so he has some type of defense against Banelings. Can micro the Marines back, and if the Banelings are on attack, maybe they blow up on Marauders. Also, the Marauders do slow down Banelings if they have that concussive shells. And this Reaper is hopping back in, and gonna get a complete scout. Does see a Evo chamber. A drone tries to build an extract to avoid death, but the Reaper kills it just in time. And is going to get a complete scout off. Kind of gets that lane count. No, he doesn't hop down, so he doesn't see the drone count down here, which would have been good for DDE. And he is building a starport. This factory is getting a tech lab, so it looks like he will be just getting double medevacs very, very shortly. And doing drop play. Amandil hasn't really been rushing those infestors, but, well, we haven't seen him open without roaches. So this is a different play from him. He is getting that armor upgrade first, which I do agree with. Those Marines have a huge DPS. And when you think your opponent is going to get more hits than you should go for the armor upgrade. When you think you can get more hits than your opponent, you go for the weapons upgrade. It is as simple as that. And a lot of drones being built. We have 8 drones, and the Baneling's nest is coming out for Amandil. And DDE is getting this bunker. We'll see if he does go for like an all-in Baneling bust to try to take on this barracks wall off. DDE is getting a bunker back here, and he is not getting any tanks this time, just Marines and Marauders with some medevacs. Going for +1 weapons, which will counteract the +1 armors Amandil is getting. Amandil is going for his 3rd base. DDE going for another barracks, and he's going to be going up on 4 gases, so it looks like, yeah, he is transitioning into some tanks. Going to get double factories, and medevacs now going to be being built. I'm assuming we'll see a drop very soon. We do have links taking out these destructible rocks, so Amandil may want this base very soon. And DDE actually is not doing a drop. He's just going to be moving out. And Amandil doesn't have any watchtowers with any lings. Huge mistake for Amandil. Going to be seeing this attack a little bit late. Gets those lings on the towers now. And it's like, oh no. But thankfully he wasn't really building anything. Is morphing 8 more Banelings. Actually 8 Banelings. The first 8 are being morphed. And DDE, I don't think 8 Banelings really scares him too much. I don't think those Banelings do have speed. No, that layer is just started. DDE does have stim. So those Banelings aren't going to be too big of a threat. He is going to come up here, seize this hatchery, and going to try to take this out instantly. Going in the army, you do see DDE has a larger army than Amandil. Has a few Marauders in. I don't like where he's actually microing to. Maybe he plans on picking up and dropping on this high ground. This hatchery is doomed. Hatchery goes down before it actually built anything. That's a huge win for DDE right there. And he is just macking up an army, getting tanks now, which will help tremendously with Banelings. And Infestation Pit is being built before that Baneling speed. He can't have Baneling speed. No, he does not. He is not even getting it. And DDE sees those Banelings are slow and just going to lift up all his units, losing nothing. And going to drop Marauders on those Banelings. The Marauder does go down before the medevac can pick it back up. Looks like he is going to be doing a drop. Those Banelings are slow, so it's going to take them a long time to get to it. And DDE just picking units back up. This Queen hammering away on that medevac. And DDE is going to be dropping back here. Does have 1 Marine here. Not sure why it's not on the watchtower. And going to drop on this high ground and made stem down and try to pick off some Banelings. Does he have concussive shells? No, he does not. Not on the way. Does have +1 armor on the way. And we do have pathogen glands just now starting. Is he going to pick off this Overlord? Yes, he does take that down. Does not supply cap Amandil. But he also has 3 Overlords in production, so nowhere near supply cap. And DDE runs his Marauder, and the Banelings are coming at it, and the Marauder's like, I got this, guys, and just runs headfirst straight into it. DDE is going to pick up guys in the medevac, and at the same time doing another drop at this main, but we do have lings off to defend against it, but it looks like there are enough Marines to stop it. DDE looks like he was dropping on the high ground and trying to. And now going to take out this Queen. That is pretty big. That Pathogen Glands is just now finishing, and now starting the infestors a little bit late. Drones are going down. DDE is going to go back up in the drop. Looks like he's doing another attack on this 3rd base from Amandil. Amandil just can't catch a break. Those Banelings are coming, and DDE is not paying attention to his army. And those Banelings, uncharacteristic, do take out his army. But in the meantime, he was doing another drop right here. Going this worker kill count. He's only actually killed 5 workers. The army tab does show DDE is up by about 20 food still. And looks like he's doing another drop. just picking off whatever units he can, trying his hardest not to lose any units. Gonna be dropping down here. Infestors are now out though. DD has to be careful. But he has a lot of tanks. If those infestors aren't anywhere near when those tanks siege up, those marines should be safe. And yes, infestors are coming. And sees the tanks and is like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go attack those marines. And the tanks are just going to be sitting back and hammer away on this hatchery. This hatchery is dead. We do have another base going up for Amandil. Amandil just trying his hardest to get a hatchery up. And DD doing another drop in the midst of all this is going to stem up and takes out that one ling. And Spinecrawler trying to go up, but that's not going to be up in time. And taking out more drones. And now he's actually taking out a lot of drones. A few lings coming, more lings will be on the way. That hatchery does go down. DD is throwing a scan, trying to find out where the army is going. Sees the drones going this way, so he knows there's a base being built down in this area. Looks like this drop did get fungal growth, but DD managed to save some of it. But the medevac is going to go down. Is eating a lot of fungal growths right now, though. It is 56 drones to 66 SCVs. And DD is getting his third base up. And Amandil, what is he doing? Just building lings and infestors. DD is going for a 2-2. What do the upgrades look like for Amandil? Just 1-1 right now. So DD will take the upgrade lead and also is getting concussive shells. It's only 50 minerals, 50 gas. Why not? And actually, this is vehicle weapons as well. So he's getting +1 on his tanks. And looks like he's gearing up to drop this hatch. They're going to take out more drones. Has taken out 11 now so far, which it seems like it would be a lot more with how many drops DD has done. Amandil has done great at responding to these drops. DD is going to drop a lot of marines right there. Has the SCV here. Is he going to take another expansion, or is this just on patrol looking for like Niduses or something cute? He's at 400 minerals. It looks like, yes, he is going to be taking another expansion. And the marines come in just before the Spinecrawler can finish. Spinecrawler goes down. And DD is going to take out some more drones. And infestors are going to come use their fungal growths on the medevac. DD was trying to take out that hatchery, but won't be going down. Fungal growths being used. And DD actually, for the first time, doesn't have another drop going on. Actually, I lied. Here we go. Another drop going on to the main. He may just try to take out that infestation pit. I am not sure what he is going to be targeting. Looks like no, he is going to be targeting that mineral line. And with these constant drops and in great position, those lings are not getting complete surround. And I saw some type of tank fire. That was weird. Maybe it was a fungal growth that DD just managed to dodge. I'm going to keep fungal growthing this medevac, try to take it down. That wastes a lot of energy. Does land one marine, wasting yet another fungal growth. And if he's not careful, he's not going to have any energy left on his infestors. We do have him getting Hydras and Overlords. Again, with the Hydras in ZVT, one of the oddest units I can possibly see a Zerg making. Especially when the Marines will have a higher upgrade advantage. I guess he just loves that Hydra Infestor combination. We do have more Marines coming out. This dropship really low on life, 5 HP left. And looks like DDE is going to be doing yet another drop. Going off this APN tab, you can see DDE is playing at an average of 251 versus the 133. And with this fourth base up, what is he doing? He is still just going for his bioplay, stunning 3-3. We still have 1-1 for Amandil. And oh my, he's landing right here. He may be able to do enough damage to this hatchery to insta-kill it. Hatchery trying to go up. Is it going to get canceled? No, it does not get canceled. DD immediately going to go up in this dropship, try to get away. This infestors are trying to chase it down to fungal growth, but no, he does not get to it. And another hatchery is going to try to be built. It is 183 food versus 156. Sensor Tower is up by DDE. He can kind of do a slow push. If this was Last Shadow, you would see two big planetary fortresses right here in the middle of the map, just preventing Zergs from going anywhere near your base. And more Marines and tanks on the way. Needs to split up these tanks. Actually, it looks like he is splitting up these tanks because carpet bombs are going to be incoming. Because, well, you see Hydra. So if you see Hydras, chances are you're going to see carpet bombs when you have this many tanks. And DD just trying the drops, constantly keeping Amandil on his toes. DD is at 200, Amandil at 175. DD doing another drop up here. It is being hard to catch up with the drops. Looks like he tried it again. This one got stopped by infestors. But now the Marine's going to stem up and take out this infestation pit. You know you've annoyed a player enough when he just starts taking out your tech buildings instead of your econ. And DDE is going to stem and now go for the extractor because that is the closest thing you can take out very easily. And this medevac actually lives with 1 HP. And that is a huge feat against those fungal growths. Amandil is at 0 weapons upgrades for his missiles, 2 for his melee, 1 for his armor. DDE stemming up, taking out all these creep tumors with a scan. Infestors fungal growth them. This medevac is going to get fungal growth as well. And, well, DDE is probably happy he's wasting all these fungal growths. Surprised we don't see any ghosts coming out. We do have a Nidus network being built. And I'm curious if he's just going to use that for transportation between his bases because he's dealing with all these drops, or if he's going to go for the counter attack. I'm going to be assuming it is going to be just for transportation because DD has been dropping both these places non-stop. It'd be nice to have some mobility between those two bases. And DD is building 3 more barracks. He is at 200 food, so of course he is starting to stock up. His units are at 3 almost. As that infantry is almost done, he's going to sacrifice a few Marines. A few SCVs, and actually wasting fungal growths on those SCVs. I don't know why. That queen actually does go down. But I don't know why he used fungal growth on the SCVs. I guess he's 200 energy on those. Nice network is being built somewhere. Right here, it's going off. DD is doing a drop. Those lings are 2-2. These Marines are 3-3. And those lings do take it out. Does he have that adrenal glands upgrade? That pool is right here. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have Hive yet. Amandil still just on lair attack. And I hear another Nidus, and looks like Amandil is going to scout this. DD is getting a PF right here, building a missile turret. And a Nidus network goes down here, going to deal with this dropship. And a Reaper is now coming out for DDE. They're at 3-3, so look at the damage this thing does. 1 volley to this extractor. Is that 50 damage or 25? I cannot tell. But Reapers would be a very nice tech switch. And look at all these fucking barracks DDE has. Has so many barracks just throughout the map. He's getting every upgrade he possibly can. He's getting high-sec auto-checking. When do you see that? Well, almost never. Building armor. Mech level 2. Another starport. And Nidus Worm going off. Looks like it is going to actually be attacking DDE right here at DDE's newly made PF. And this PF will be going down. It does have another PF here. Ghost researching Cloak. And Hydra's going to be attacking this armor. Just about done. That would have helped a little bit. And Festers come by. And they see the PF, and they're going to be going for the next base. They can get this high ground. Fungal growth going off on all those SCVs. But DDE, well, he is stacking a lot of minerals. Killing those SCVs may be a favor to him. But this Ghost Academy, that's not a favor. Going to be losing that. That's actually a pretty big loss. DDE was trying to get Cloak and Ghost so he can just start EMPing those infestors. Takes out that Nidus network. I don't think that was the... Actually, the Nidus Worm, I don't think that was the network. Network is not to be found. We do have a Greater Spire being morphed right now. And SCVs being sacrificed. So, killing these SCVs in the middle line doesn't really harm DDE too much. He's trying his hardest to get this Ghost Academy done. But no, he just cannot. And, what is he morphing? Lots of Broodlords being morphed. 7 Broodlords. And those Hydras being brought back to base in those Overlords. But Marines are at 3 upgrades. The Baneling count is at 0. Am I reading that correctly? Yes. 22 Lings out, no Banelings. So, but the 10 Infestors. That's why he's not getting Banelings anymore, because he has 10 Infestors. And DD gets his Sentinel up just enough time to realize, oh my god, I am screwed. I'm at 200 food. There are Broodlords out. I do have Ghosts. I can snipe them. But there's a lot of Broodlords. There's not enough snipe for DD to take that out. And then he brings a lot of Marines to deal with this. Well, they will just get Neuroparasite. So DD is actually forced to pull back Amandil with a clutch tech switch into Broodlords. And there's Ghost sniping those Broodlords. Look how quick it goes down. Almost takes it at 1 HP left, and it may get transfused. One Ghost going to come. EMPs, misses the Infestors. If he can get EMPs off on all of the Infestors, he will just A-move into victory with his Marines. And a Neuroparasite going off on a tank. And here we go. DD's had enough. Trying just to stem Marines in and go back out. Going this army tab. DD is actually behind. And those infestors dwindling in count. DD is morphing a lot of command centers, probably going into PFs. Throwing down the scan, trying to see what the count looks like. And he does now have Vikings out to deal with the Broodlords. But Hydras deal with Vikings very well. Broodlords are attacking Marines. And Hydra's going to start attacking those Vikings. So maybe that's why he tech switched into this. Does have a lot of Marines hitting the back, but we do have only 2 infestors back here. And going to bring out Marines in small groups. 1 fungal growth going off. Takes out the Broodlord, but it does get that second fungal growth. There goes a third one. No more fungal growths left. Does DDE know this? He can move in. And just Hydra's being brought in. Does have Vikings looking at the composition. And Amandil doesn't really have the upgrades. The Marines are upgraded at 3-3, doing a lot of damage. Ultralisk Cavern is on the way. We do have 4 infestors back here. And looks like these Vikings were trying to take out those Broodlords. And Infestor going to come in, get a huge fungal growth off all these Marines. No, it doesn't! The Marines take it out before it gets that fungal growth. That was impeccable of DD to pick that off just accidentally. And looks like he's morphed all these into orbital commands. I thought he was going for planetary fortresses, but no, he's going for orbital commands because he only has 41 SCVs. Those are all going to be for mules. And Marines getting picked off by Hydras. Hydra at 3 armor. And looks like we have the Nidus Network back here. And that PF does have that armor upgrade, sporting a 5 armor. And DDE, what does he have? Lots and lots of Marines going to deal with this Nidus Worm. And Hydras are going to be picked off. Those Hydras aren't going to take too many. Infestors are coming! DD starts to split immediately. Those Infestors probably should get back in the base. But DDE is just falling back. And, yeah, those Infestors scared DDE completely away. Infestors going to save their fungal growths. No, they are not. They're just going to be fungal growthing the mules. DD throws a scan. The fungal growths are 1 left. And Amandil is going back for that Nidus Network. And the trouble is, if this, well, the Nidus Worm, if the network, wherever that is, gets sniped right here, when all those units are in, they do get lost, I believe. Well, maybe that's only if both ends go out, and he has so many ends, he won't lose the units. I don't know what happens if the network gets lost. And Ultralisk go out. DD throws a scan, does see them. So we'll see if that Ultralisk transition is what he wanted to do. DD does have tanks at 2-0, Marines at 3-3, and looks like lots of drops going off. Nuke is being built, so we may see some nukes in this match. And oh my god, huge Nidus Network going down. DD may just want to try to snipe this worm really quick to trap all the ultras here, because he can easily take this force out, I would think, with bio. And just Ghost coming. If he takes out this network, he may be able to nuke them. Throws down the scan, sees the units going back in, and then they can just transfer right back here. So he needed to take out that worm and stop the mobility. And we have another one being built right over here in the back of DD's main. The trouble is, everything is so SimCity'd that DD's going to have a hard time getting to it. The Ghosts are going to take out this worm. And Ultras are going to start being unloaded. This is going to go into DDE's main. And how is DDE going to be holding up? We do have, I hear another one going off. I don't know where it is. The Ultras are being used to take out DDE's production. Here we go, all the Marines coming in. You can see the damage they do. The bad thing is those Ultralisks, they can't really kill the Marines because of the SimCity, and now he is going to take out that Nidus Worm yet again. We do have a base going up for Amandil over here. And both players, DD's only at 156 food, so he's going to have to do something miraculous to come back. I think Amandil may take this game in the late game with all these Nidus Worms. Nidus Worm is landed right here, but DD does take it out, and that will let him take out this base. Amandil is mining heavily off of this 4th base. Not too much against this 3rd base. So if he can somehow, well, he has 7,000 minerals in the bank. And another worm is being built. Is DD going to take out this worm? We have Nidus Worms being used everywhere. Another one being used right here. Going to take out this base that is mining. And looks like these Hydras are making these Ultralisks have Down syndrome right now. DD pulling off some Marines to deal with this. And looks like he had another drop right here, but those Infestors have dealt with that drop. And now Amandil is going back into that Nidus Worm. And DD looks like he is going to scout this possible next base. Going to drop, take out that Overlord. Ling's going to be coming. Is DD going to see that hatchery going down? And that nuke is done. One good nuke can completely turn the tide of this game. DD takes out that hatchery. Going to go, no, lose those Marines. And I am waiting. If that nuke does land, that would most likely be the most baller play I have ever seen. And it's 64 Marines, 6 Ghosts versus 2 Broodlords, 8 Infestors, 9 Ultras, 24 Hydras, 15 Lings. And this mobility that Amandil is using with all his Nidus Worms are becoming an issue. It wouldn't surprise me to see another Nidus Worm right in the back of this base any minute now. Or right here, Amandil going to be doing yet another Nidus Worm at DDE's mining base over here. And wait. Actually, back at the main, going right here, going to take out a barracks and a starport. DD forced to pull back yet again. And what he probably should do, take out this base. And oh my god, EMP goes off, gets a lot of Infestors, gets a lot more. He has to take out this Nidus Worm. If he takes out this Nidus Worm, he would do a lot of damage. Oh, there's another one up here Amandil uses to get away. Clutch play by him. Getting all his units out. If he got that, both of those Nidus Worms and killed all those units, DDE would have been able to do a huge counterattack, but no, he can't. And DDE is actually supply capped 176 out of 168 food. And another Nidus Worm is coming out. DDE does see that, may put units on the low ground, take that out possibly, and then use Ghost to demolish it. I don't know. All the mules just died, so this PF will be going down. Throws down the scan. And is going to EMP this Infestor. And now everything's going to be running back for this Nidus Worm. DD saying, no, you cannot escape this time. Another one being built. But the Ultralisks are going to go down fast enough, and that worm is going to be taken out. And Amandil is starved on gas. So he can't really just build whatever he wants, despite having 6,700 minerals. And lots of SCVs, well, not many lots, because he sacrificed so many of SCVs just to get mules. We have the Broodlord transition coming in again, as that works so well for him. But we do have some Vikings. Going over this army, you do see DD has the larger army right now. And it looks like he is going to be starting to push out, but he has to be wary of so many freaking Nidus Worms being built, forcing DD to fall back, and placing those 3 Spine Claws right here to prevent against DDE's drops. And those Hydras are still just 3 armor, 1 weapons. These Broodlords have no air upgrades. The Ultralisks are at 2-2 with that chitinous plating to give them the 5 armor. And looks like he is moving out with those Broodlords. DDE is coming in position. He did throw down the scan, which saw that, so he knows the Broodlords are back out. But he does have a few Vikings to deal with them. There are Corruptors and Infestors out to deal with those Vikings. 1 Fungal Growth does get 1 Viking. Not a huge loss for DDE. And there's Broodlord's going to start attacking the Orbital Command. And now they're going to move to those tanks. The Vikings going to try to get in a position. The Ghost cloaking. And going to try to EMP the Infestors. 1 EMP completely whiffs. And now just sniping the Infestors. There is no Overseer, but he uses a Fungal Growth to show that. And lots of Marines coming in. Those Infestors are down. Lots of those Marines may go down that Fungal Growth. No, DD barely lives. Throwing down the scan, gonna take out these Infestors underneath, and take out those, take out the Broodlords from underneath, and take out those Infestors. I think DDE may have just won the game right now. A lot of his Marines are injured though. 1 Fungal Growth can take out quite a bit. DDE is producing more Marines. It is gonna come take out this hatchery, stemming up just a few units at a time. Taking this hatchery, this is gonna take out the gas for Amandil big time, just as to take down this hatchery, and Amandil really won't be mining too much gas. Only has 1 guy in this gas, has 3 in this one. Going over here, these are depleted, these are depleted, these are depleted. So Lots of the gas has been mined out as this game is at 41 minutes. DDE looks like he is going to be going to take out this next base. In this army tab, we don't have too much of an army. It's 113 food versus 174. DDE may just take this game. He is taking out these spine coils very quickly. This hatchery is in a lot of trouble. He has split up his marines, so one fungal growth does not own him. There goes a fungal growth. Big fungal growth going off on those marines. Another fungal growth. Another one fungal growth going off everywhere. Lots of those marines getting taken out. There is a ghost. And an Ultralisk is coming in. Hydras and Lynx coming in, trying to deal with these marines. Does not want this base to go down. Has got another one up, down in the 12 o'clock position. DD falling back. And going in this army supply, 98 supply versus 73. Still anyone's game. We have Amandil with the more tech and DDE with the swarm. The tides kind of have turned. And I think the game's going to turn whenever these ghosts land those critical EMPs on those infestors. But he does have only 2 Ultralisks. So yeah, I think whenever he gets those infestors EMP'd, if he can, that is going to be it. And we have a Nidus Worm going off here, trying to pull DDE back. Doesn't really have any use in this network. So he's just hoping DDE comes back, but DDE's like, no, you cannot come attack me. There we go, infestors out. EMPs go off. All the infestors are out of energy, and that is really bad news for Amandil. This base is definitely going down. In production, we do have one more infestor with a lot more links, as he has minerals, but he doesn't really have the gas. And oh my god, fungal growth goes off. He got energy from somewhere. And a split going off. This Ultralisk is going down. No, it is not. It's going to go back and try to find the queen and get transfused, possibly. And still, with those infestors, that fungal growth is saving him. DDE, though, has a lot of ghosts and may want to switch to just nuking bases now. Just because I want to see nukes. And looks like DDE is going to be taking the 12 o'clock. I said this was 12 o'clock before, but no, that is the 6 o'clock. And DDE just saying, well, I'm going to wait and pick this up eventually. We do have this hatchery now just about up for Amandil. And DDE is coming out with a lot of ghosts again in his bio. Going to try to get those EMPs off again. These infestors cannot get above that 100 energy because that is when it takes 2 EMPs per infestor. And a ghost is cloaking. This will get a huge EMP off, gets a lot of those infestors with cloak, and maybe a good idea to get an Overseer. There we go. Amandil's like, yeah, Overseer time. That is the last time DDE does that to me. And DDE is doing a drop. Doesn't even have to worry about this base anymore, but it is unit production, I guess. Should just go straight for this base. Does he know it is up? No, he does not know there is a base in that 6 o'clock position. Infestor, as that infestor goes down, that will be big. He doesn't really have the gas to keep building these infestors. And a few marines just picking off those drones. This hatchery does go down. The long distance mining, well, it's still long distance because it's this hatchery they're returning minerals too. These tanks are still sieged up. Ghost, cloaked. There is an Overseer here. They're just going to snipe that Overseer. Still has enough to EMP. And is he going to snipe or EMP? Just going to snipe. Fungal growth does go down on those ghosts. And those ghosts are going to get taken out. But DDE does have 164 food versus the 91. And nuke missile does go down. Is going to be, well, seen. And all of Amandil's units are going away. But he has split them up. He can take out these infestors possibly. And the nuke does land, taking out 3 creep tumors. Most effective nuke ever, but the nuke, well, it was used. Is he going to get another one? I don't know. Lings are here stopping DDE from mining at this base. Still has SCVs at this base. This base is mined out. This base still has mining. And DDE is going to be taking out this base. Amandil, again, in a lot of trouble. And another Nidus network is going down somewhere. Not exactly sure. Actually, right here, it looks like it went. Bunch of links coming, and those links going out, but immediately being taken care of. And this hatchery is going down. That's going to be some more gas that is gone. And here we go. Lots of infestors going to come. Fungal growth all these marines. And that's going to be game over for those marines. Those medevacs probably should just get away. Going to lift up and try their hardest to stay alive. And that's wasting a lot of fungal growth energy. So in DDE's eyes, this may be worth it. And in the meantime, he is moving out. Looks like he throws a scan. Doesn't see too many infestors. Looks like he wants to go. EMPs that. All the infestors go through that Nidus Worm. They are clumped up. Gonna try to get some snipes. The infestors are in tank range. EMP goes off. Lots of the infestors get EMP'd. DDE still gets fungal growth. And DDE trying his hardest. SCV is now pulled off the line. And this army doesn't really have much of an army left. DDE looks like he may take the game right here. And one of the best TVZ series I have casted. But this command center going away. A hatchery does take its place in the 12 o'clock position. Amandil only mining from this base right now. All the hatcheries are going down. Amandil doesn't really have gas for more infestors. DDE has a lot of gas. Not too many minerals. But has these mules mining at this base. And there's the GG. DDE taking that game, going in to the finals. Holy crap. What an epic game.